Yeah, I just wanna be the greatest. Everybody knows my name, shit. I'ma have this whole fucking game list, spitting with insane wit, and I'm gonna be famous. Ain't nobody able to delay this. Coming up, I had a vision to make it. Never wanted to be nothing, always wanted to play shit. Sit in class, always wondering why I love this lame shit. How the hell am I different if we all know the same shit? I ain't never let them doubt me, it's about me. Keep my head down, let my mouth speak. This around me, they all about the clout, see where the crowd be. Every time I speak loudly, they more about me. Man, you know I got a bounty on these lousy ass haters that surround me. Still they doubt me, they don't know nothing about me. Still their mouths free, I'ma change that soon. Better watch out now, see? I just wanna be the greatest.
How's it going, my Saiyans? It's Fenix A Shadoku here with...
Shadoku!
Yeah, when you go too loud, it basically, cuts you
Shadoku.
off. Yeah,
there you go. How you doing, folks? How you doing? The number one hound dog is right here, even though somebody's beating me on the smash scale.
Yeah. What a twist!
See, I at least am using some more logic than others.
What a twist!
That just goes to show. At least I'm using my top head and not my bottom head as much. Besides, we all know the only person who will beat us in this is Vamp.
Yes.
There's the thought process is all down below. So, folks, while he's setting that up, allow me to recap, just in case you're new. We are rating Pokemusu, basically half Monster Girl, half Pokemon. We are debating whether they are, for us, in our opinion, if they're smashable or if we should just pass. And we're rating on basically looks of adolescents, making sure that they're not too young, that they're just of age. On top of that, we have to rate on what was it again? Threat level. Which is not just only the fact that we have to rate on threat level, we have to know exactly how badly it is, or dangerous they could be within that threat level. Some threat levels that are high can still be tolerable, while others not so much. So
yeah, some of us went screw the threat level.
Basically. But sometimes, like they say, you have to risk it for the biscuit.
Yep. Else your banana will be split.
More ways than one.
Alright.
So, with no further ado, Phoenix, take it away.
Alright. I'm beginning because last time Shadow ended it, so I'm beginning it. Number 102. Execute. The Egg Pokemusu. Plant and Psychic? Is that it? Psychic?
I think they're plant and psychic, believe it or not.
Or is it grass? It's grass. Grass and psychic.
Oh, yes, grass. Not plant, grass, correct. Right. But yes, they are also psychic.
So, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Alright. The Egg Pokemusu. Execute is known for living in communities of 6. While each egg has its own personality and preferences, the group seldom leaves each other's presence, as their ability and ultimate goal are only attainable when all of them are together. Execute live in damp forests and jungles because these environments are ideal for them to grow into Executor. In particular, they need a specific type of soil that offers the perfect nutrition for them. Sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather. Just bear with me, folks. Said nutrients are unique for each group of Execute, which requires them to journey through the jungles to find their unique ideal location. Because the Musu live in such remote areas, most humans aren't aware of them all, and those who do find them often confuse them for eggs of larger Masu, which they generally run from to not anger a mother Masu. The group's goal rarely involves conflict, but if pushed to it, execute can use their psychic abilities to confuse foes and ensure they can escape. This is only possible if the six are together, though, as even one being absent prevents their psychic resents from working. Trainer tip: bonding with Execute requires impressing all six of them, as they won't separate for anyone. As such, it's important to treat them each with care and attention. Listen, you half-cocked Mudsdale. An Execute is not an egg. It is a plant. You know, most 4-year-olds can tell the difference, right? So what's that make you, sweetheart? An irritated Galorian chef. Threat level medium. Alright, since I read first, I'm going first.
Yes. Where whoever reads it has to rate first.
Yep. And these do not look like adolescents, but they are eggs. They're all separate entities, but they commune together for one goal. I'm gonna have to go with Smash.
It's because there's more than one.
That's part of it.
Alrighty. Well, let me see. I think I'm, believe it or not, going to pass on this one only because though they said that they're not eggs, they still look like eggs, and I would be more afraid of cooking and eating them than anything else. So I'm just going to pass.
Alright. Next one. Oh. Alright. Executor. Coconut Pokemusu. Grass Psychic. It turns out an Execute's ideal soil is actually soil containing a leaf stone. Once they find such a location, they bury themselves inside and emerge as a massive 3-headed tree known as Executor. The Coconut Masu. Each of Executor's heads have a distinct personality, which rarely argue because of the Masu's relaxed nature. Executor love sunlight and consume a great deal of water daily. As such, there are few areas that are hospitable to them, mostly being damp jungles. Before extensive Masu research began, Executor were originally believed to be a joke. Does that look like a joke to you? No, it does not. As the Masu's strange appearance made them unbelievable to most without evidence, and their extreme rarity made such evidence hard for most to come by. Such beliefs still persist in some parts of the world. There are few threats to Executor in the environment they live in, though, in the circumstances where they are forced to battle, they utilize their impressive psychic abilities to disorient foes into submission, or even communicate with foes through telepathy and confuse them into fleeing from the Masu instead. Trainer tip. Executor are fairly relaxed and easygoing. Generally, the hardest part of bonding with one is actually finding one in the wild, which can be a long journey from human civilization. You know, you humans stress out too much. Fixating on that kind of thing will get you falling into pitfalls all the time. You should relax some more instead and take things as they come. Me, CCCUA, and Executor. Threat level low. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Smash because each one of the personalities could mean something different.
You're just hoping for one that's similar to Toga, aren't you?
Yes.
Alrighty. You know what? Though I said pass on the first stage level, the first stage, I will actually give the second stage a smash.
Alright. Let's go with the next one. Holy shit.
Dear Lord Almighty.
I have a bone she can play with.
And you know who that is, right?
Cubone.
Alright, yes. You didn't have to say it. Alrighty. Number 104. Cubone. The Lonely Pokemusu. And if I'm correct, I think it was supposed to be a ground type, or
Hold on. Pulling
I
up
think
the
it's a ground type.
Pokedex. I'm pulling up the
I'll wait
Pokedex.
until you. Yes, I was gonna say, let's see from you.
Ground.
Yep, there you go. I was correct. Yay! All right. Lonely Pokemusu. All right, here we go. Those of the Cubone tribe are known as Lonely Masus. I don't think they're gonna be lonely with me and Phoenix around.
Oh,
Though, though this is a bit of a misunderstanding among human society. Oh, do tell. Cubone live together in communal tribes. However, as part of their journey to adulthood, they must take a journey alone, with only their ancestral tools, which happens to be a skull of a large bone weapon. This tools of a Cubone are used for their Otimonacy. What? Otimonacy, I think is pronounced.
osm- osmosis. Bone magic.
Basically, it'll just say bone magic. So if we see that word again, bone magic. They consider of the skull of one of their ancestors progenitors.
Ancient progenitors.
Ancient progenitors, yeah. Yo, what the fuck is up with these big words, huh?
Shadow.
And a weapons simu- similarly forged from the skeletal of said ancestors. Said weapons can take many forms and no two are alike. Though we've documented spears, clubs, knives, whips, and something resembling a bec de corbin. The fuck is that,
Hold on.
Phoenix?
What I'm looking up what a Becticordum is.
Time to look at Google, see what the fuck this word is.
Corbin?
Bec de corbin. Why do
Alright.
I feel like a fucking person's gonna pop up?
Uh
And please
so
show a picture
uh,
of it on in this video.
okay. Yeah, well I'll pull it up during after this well, you know what I mean.
We'll come back to it. How about that?
Well, it's a Becticordum is basically a spear mixed with a hammer and sickle. The name is Old French for raven's beak.
Yeah. Folks, there's a picture when you see this video. Enjoy. Cubone are wary of humans and as such have little contact with human society. Many humans fear them due to the skulls they wear on their heads. But when approached sincerely, their response reason
Reasonable.
thank you. They're reasonable to get along with a blight, a beat, with Phoenix. Help, please. I'm sorry.
A blight, a bit shy.
Thank you. The bone magic of a cubone allows them to grow and manipulate the bones of their ancestors as well as other bones they find. These make for formidable weapons for sure. Though cubones are hesitant to share specifics of the rituals they perform or their specific effects. Trainer tips. Generally, it's best to conduct cubone when they're on their personal journeys, as their villages tend to turn away outsiders. We begin. All right. Oh, and then here we go. This is what they're gonna say. She's gonna say. We begin for our sisters, change the world, then ourselves change. Cubone mantra of life, often written as a circle with we at the top with the final change leading into it, symbolizes the Cubone's belief of life and rebirth. Threat level low. All right, so definitely not adolescence.
Nope.
Definitely not. And I'm glad that we're using Phoenix's computer, not mine, because I am zooming in on certain specific spots. And I have to say the mask looks freaking awesome.
Oh
So
wait.
in
I
my
can
scale of
zoom?
no, don't you dare. Moving on. Phoenix, don't you dare. So on the scale of smash or pass, I will choose smash. Phoenix?
I'm a bone smash. Oh yeah. I'll
Wait, I
have
have a quick question.
what?
I have a quick question before we move on to the next one. Since they're skilled with bone magic, does that mean they could manipulate our bones as well? If you know what I mean.
I've got a bone she can manipulate. Do 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 do.
Alrighty, next up. Mama. Alrighty. 105. Marowak. Bone Keeper Pokemusu. I feel like these are the head of the tribes. And I don't mind.
Right.
Ground Pokemusu, ground type, obviously. Damn, those damn skulls on their heads, they look awesome. I'm a sucker when it comes to the bone armor concept. Why do you guys think I'm called Shadow Skull? I like all things skull and bones. The Cubone that succeed in their journey are given the title of Marowak, which loosely translates to Bone Keeper. As the title suggests, Marowak have achieved mastery of their bone magic. I'm not saying that word again. To the point that they can transmute their bone weapons and armor to dust and back again. Well, wait, what? That's fucking dope. With no loss in it to its strength. Most Marowak become guardians and leaders of their tribes, called it, and do their best to protect and teach their Cubone sisters to hone their craft. Some, however, are sent to journey into the world, either to establish connections with other societies or to learn magic from outside the tribe. There are few humans who have met Marowak. The most common group to do so are knights that have fought alongside Marowak Marowak mercenaries. Said warriors have great respect for the Masu's power and were the first to confirm that Marowak's skulls can be removed. Wait. Shut up. As their skin-tight appearance made most people believe them part of their heads. The armor and weapons of Marowak are quite complex and can shift mid-combat into different forms to suit their situation, a term many humans that fought alongside them dubbed trick weapons, a label which Marowak don't appreciate as there is no trick in their strength. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Marowak is no easy task, as the Masu only does so with those that they trust completely. It's required a great communication to gain such an honor from them. Corpse, or some say corpse. Wait, what? Corpse, or some say course. Ones who has passed on to the next leg of the great journey. Let's take them with us so they won't be forgotten, and together we can carve a future from those who follow. Marowak proverb. Threat level medium. Okay, with everything I just read, I'm saying smash. I am loving this in more ways than one. And on top of that, that fucking bone weapon. Dear God. Boner alert. No pun intended. Phoenix, go.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna smash as well. Because, like I said earlier, she can manipulate my bone. If you know what I mean. And I bet she's good at bed magic too. Hey.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dear Lord.
Hitmonlee. The Kicking Pokemusu. Number 106. Fighting. The Kicking Masu Hitmonlee is known as such because of its incredible expertise with leg strikes. Ooh. Where most Masu are capable of kicking things as a form of defense, Hitmonlee practice a martial art referred to as Lee Kun. do Lee Kun Do, which enables them to make their strikes strong enough to shatter stone and tear through steel like tinfoil. Holy shit, them legs are strong. Hitmonlee tend to make their habitat near humans as their skills make it easy to find a place there. Many become excellent mercenaries. Some also decide to create a dojo to teach others of their knowledge. While humans lack Hitmonlee's physiology, there are many principles that can be taught regardless of the body type of the practitioner. They are willing to teach any one of these techniques provided they aren't connected with the mixed Chan style of martial arts. As the two schools are intense rivals, humans think highly of Hitmonlee's fighting ability and their aloof demeanor, combined with their stock masks, make for a fascinating image for many. While Hitmonlee wear their masks to hide their intentions to opponents, most fans just think they look cool. Only the brave or fools attempt to attack a Hitmonlee. Trainer tip: one must have an intense interest in martial arts if they wish to bond with a Hitmonlee, as they trend to have few interests and few intense interests outside this. People say we only kick because that's what we want you to think. That's what puts the sucker in Sucker Punch. See Rothrock, a Hitmonlee. Threat level low. Gato? I'm gonna say this simply. I want to die between them thighs. I want those legs wrapped around my head. I'm a smash.
I'm in the same boat, my friend.
So we're both smashing.
Yes, we are.
Your turn.
I'm a guy for karate, and oh dear God. Just take me now. Just take me now. Kill me. Kill me because I am going to die by snowstorm. Okay. Next up, 107. Hitmo-chan. Punching Pokemusu. Fighting type. We're gonna spawn in the bedroom if you know what I mean.
I know, right?
Alright. Hitmo-chan are renowned through renowned through the land as the masters of punching. As such, we refer to them as the punching Masu. They look fairly similar to humans at a glance, but can easily be identified by their crimson hands and the crown-like horns on top their heads. Humans have a great deal of respect for the Masu. As such, many make their homes among human societies, forming dojos and sports clubs to teach others their skills. Despite Hitmon Chan's scowling demeanor, they're quite social and love to teach and learn from others about most anything. Some human athletes devise specialized boxing gloves based on Hitmo-chan's hands, allowing humans to practice techniques without risk of damaging their fingers. Damn, she must hit hard then.
I know, right?
The unique shape of Hitmonchan's hands aren't just for show. The thick skin and aerodynamic shape enable them to deliver punches at a blistering speed. Added uh Phoenix?
But
Agitational? Wait,
uh,
I can't.
additionally,
Additionally, thank you. Additionally, the mixed Chan styles they practice enables them to manipulate natural magics to imbue their fist with elemental energy, inflict vertigo on opponents as well as other unique effects like Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch. There's a lot of them.
Aqua Punch.
While most cannot while most cannot learn these techniques, Hitmonchan are happy to teach people who are interested in learning. Trainer tips. Hitmonchan has less flexible muscles in their face and as such often appear to grimace regardless of their actual emotional state. Those who wish to bond with a Hitmonchan will need to use other clubs to determine a Hitmonchan's emotional state. One more thing. I better not catch any of yous cheating out there. That's gutter trash behavior and I won't have it. JC a Hitmonchan. Threat level low. Phoenix.
Yes,
Phoenix. This is a 1-2 knockout smash.
I agree. 1-2 knockout smash. So
Dear Lord,
yeah,
between a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan, I'm done. They have literally kicked the crap right out of me.
imagine if it was a fusion.
Oh dear God. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna fucking download that game, Pokemon Infinite Fusions, and I'm gonna attempt to see what they look like fused together.
All right, let us continue.
Yes, let us.
Well, now
What that tongue do?
number 108, Lickitung, the licking Pokemusu. Normal. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Lickitung is a Masu we've creatively dubbed the Licking Masu. They're most known for their long tongues, usually averaging 1.5 to 2.0 meters. Jesus fucking Christ. In length, though another key feature to their uh, appearance are their bulbous, folded tails, among other things, which are exponentially soft and often used as a comfortable seat when nothing else is available. Dear God. The licking Masu is rather peaceful and will settle in clearings near forests, though they have been known to form villages in other locations as well. Lickitung are known for being fast, fastidious. What's that word?
What's it called? Where is it at again?
Uh, it's
Fast, fast. Also known for being. I have no fucking clue. I'm
fastia,
trying. I found the word.
fastidious, fastidious. Okay,
I
whatever.
guess so.
Moving on. And tend to live in areas that are easy to keep neat and orderly. Huh. So they have OCD. Got it. Humans have a mixed view of Lickitung. While they're typically friendly to humans, their idea of friendship can be off-putting to some, as Lickitung will typically clean friends with their tongues. They say their saliva is ideal for cleaning surfaces and dissolving grime, which was tested and found to be inconclusive. However, even with this explained to people, they often don't appreciate the gesture. And fuck them! While some Lickitung are skilled at applying their abilities for combat, most are pacifists and don't like fighting at all. Trainer tips. Bonding with a Lickitung requires getting used to the scent of their saliva, as it tends to linger and is comparable to vinegar. I like vinegar chips. This is often the major barrier to those wishing to be with a Lickitung. These connoisseurs say that Lickitung didn't know how to lick in the past. Just what are they talking about? It's in their name. Evan Green, a researcher on a Lickitung rumor. Threat level low. I'ma just say this. I'ma see what that tongue do. But the most part, licking is a gesture of friends. Oh, I'll lick her somewhere. So I'm smashing.
Basically, I was gonna say, so you can show how friendly you can be.
Oh yes. I'm gonna show her what my tongue can do.
All right, I guess I'm in the same boat, so I will also say smash.
Alright. Next, holy shit.
Dear Lord.
He
Okay,
reminds
so
me
it's
of
my turn
Toga.
now. Let's do this. Anything with the little buns on the side reminds you of Toga, doesn't
Yep.
it? Alrighty, so number 109, coughing, the poison gas Pokemusu, poison type. I guess, actually with the fang and then the look, I guess very close to Toga. And I will have to say, before I start reading this, I love the fact that the smoke is the girl while the ball is just this thing it comes out of.
Yep.
'Cause, I was wondering how this person was gonna do when it came to this Pokemon was gonna do it, and I didn't. And when I saw this shit, I was like, "Wow, okay, that is one way to do it." All right, let's start the reading. The poison gas Masu coughing is the result of a fairly recent mutation. They used to be known by the name breathing and were air spirits that would filter smog from cities and possess and process it into clean air. However, the excess pollution has permanently altered them into their current form, coughing. So wait, they had a different form before this?
I know, right?
Shit. I would love to see how that one looks. All right. Which still processes smog, but instead of turning it into air, they transform it into a gas similar to methane, which is very combustible. Oh shit, Phoenix, you can't smash this. You're too hot. You're gonna make it explode.
Fuck off.
So no gas toga for you.
I will kill you.
You can try. Coughing tend to live near industrial areas as they have the largest output of the smog they consume. The Masu likes to build floating spear homes from discarded stone, which they often decorate with drawings of coughing clam claim wait with coughing claim go hard. Typically, those drawings include skulls, bones, and an angry face. That's supposed to be an angry face? That doesn't look like an angry face.
Yeah, I know, right?
Most humans tend to stay away from coughing as they propel around using a highly explosive fuel, meaning even a small spark in their presence can lead to a massive detonation. I told you, Phoenix! If a coughing thinks they're in danger, they're more than willing to manually detonate their homes to blow an ex- ag- so- agitators away. This tragic will almost always push the coughing harmlessly away from danger and leave said aggressor in no state to pursue. Trainer tips. Coughing tend not to show their affection traditionally. While they can become attached to others, they'll rarely ever say as much outright. Those wishing to bond with a coughing should keep this in mind. You better get Ted out here before I blow us all to hell. Bridget Pertup, Pertrup, a coughing looking for a man that's desperately not her boyfriend. Oh, oh, you know what? I take it back. This is a toga. This is a toga. Threat level medium. Oh, you know what? It's gonna kind of be weird, but I would like to try this out. So, ignoring the fact that she kind of looks like Toga, I will say smash, but I know for a fact that Phoenix, you're going to smash.
Oh yes, I'm smashing. Uh,
We're gonna need a lot of fucking poison resistant potions. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm gonna smash them guts in. If you
There
know
are
what I
no
mean.
cuts.
All right, next one.
We're
Holy
literally
shit.
we're fucking air and oh dear God.
Uh huh.
Phoenix,
Uh huh.
are we just gonna smash?
Uh.
Is this just considered a smash after I'm done reading? Because
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay, so just might as well put it down. Like smash, smash.
Yep.
All right, number 110, wheezing, poison gas Pokemusu. The poison gas Masu wheezing looks similar to coughing, but similar to coughing at a glance, but possesses greater strength and resilience. Yeah, on account of their larger gases, uh, gaseous, gaseous bodies. They appear in areas that coughings are known to inhabit, but due to conflicts, descriptions, conflicting descriptions, we weren't certain of how they come about. As mentioned, Weezings live in industrial areas with plenty of waste to consume and build their homes forms. Their gaseous bodies are denser and more stable than coffins, which makes them less likely to detonate without warning. Though less likely doesn't mean they're incapable of it. It's just not as frequent. Generally, humans don't like to be excuse me, around Weezings due to their uncleanliness, though their state of living is often exaggerated, since they actually consume most of the waste around them and don't simply live near it. Wheezing's gaseous state is far less reactive than coughing's, but when it does want to explode, its effects are ad- far more devastating. As such, the Masu is seldom bothered by others seeking a fight. Trainer tips. The Masu's two bodies corresponds to two different personalities, while some believe they are merely linked. We found no evidence of this. If you wish to bond with a Weezing, you'll do well to keep this in mind. So basically, Phoenix, threesome. No,
Yes.
no. The idol sisters, Deox and
Chlor,
Choral?
chlor, chloral.
Choral? Whatever the hell. After being asked if they were the Himsdale, Him, Dom, fuck this shit, sisters that live at whatever the hell the name of this damn place is. Threat level medium. So Phoenix, like I said, this is basically a smash, and you probably already know why.
Yes.
And this will, though we know Wheezing is technically one person, it is still two minds, which means it is technically two personalities. So, congratulations, it's a fucking you know what?
A threesome.
Yes. All right, next and holy
Holy
shit.
shit. Alrighty then. Number 111. Rhyhorn. Spike Pokemusu. Rock and Ground. The Spike Pokemusu Rhyhorn is a gray quadrupedal Masu with rock-like scales that end in sharp points. However, most people initially see them from the front, as the Masu is known for charging headfirst towards those that catch their ire. They also have a short temper that causes most things to catch their ire. It's most common for Rhyhorn to live on plains near cave systems. They sleep in the caves and spend the rest of their time outside. They seldom build settlements because they get too frustrated when constructing to ever complete their building. Human legend says that the Almighty Arceus created Rhyhorn before any other Masu because they needed something strong enough to carve the earth and angry enough to do so of their own volition. If this is true, they succeeded. While Rhyhorn are aggressive, they're also predictable. They often tie objects to themselves that clang loudly against their scales, which will give most people enough warning to get out of the way of their charge. They have limited turning capability when sprinting, so they won't be able to change course until their longest pass. Their target. Trainer tip. Bonding with the Rhyhorn will require protective equipment as you won't be able to converse with them until they're tired from charging you repeatedly. After I dived out of her way, she crashed into the stone face, then lied and said that what she intended to do and continued to crash into it. For the next 12 hours, dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Willow Green, a researcher. Threat level high. So I take it Rhyhorn aren't the very brightest. I'm gonna go with Smash. She may be dumb. She may try to stomp me. But damn, I'm risking it for the biscuit. Your turn.
No, it's your turn still.
No, it's your turn.
Oh,
I said Smash.
I agreed with the. Yes, I agree with the Smash.
All right. Ready for the next one? Right on. Number 112, right on. The Drill Pokemusu. Ground rock type. Oh, she can ride on these nuts. The Drill Masu Rhydon changes from the quadrupedal Rhyhorn into a bipedal form with thicker rock-like scales, and more pronounced drill-shaped horn on their foreheads. Their thicker scales make touch sensation very faint. Even even something as strong as a punch won't be noticeable to them. Wow. We don't know how the Masu changes because when asked, they'll reply with something to the effect of, I became the woman I am today because of who I was yesterday. The day before that, tumbling forward. Dashing through every challenge that I face. That's the way a drill works. Wow. We have no idea what that means. Sorry, give me a minute. Choking.
I don't know.
Alright. Human society have little contact with Rhydon. Man. Only tales of their great strength and indomitable fortitude, both of which are undoubtedly true. However, they often assume that the other aspects of the Masu are more noble than they are, and upon meeting them, they're often surprised by their demeanor. Rhydon scales make for an excellent defense against physical force, and the muscle they pack behind it makes them formidable in their own rights. While some Masu that specialize in martial prowess are able to prove Rhydon's match, few would try. Trainer tips. Bonding with Rhydon requires keeping up with their strength and stamina. Godlike stamina.
Oh,
We recommend only the strongest attempt this. Sorry, Vamp.
damn.
What? Because I'm covered in rocks, you think I can't suffer? Can't surf? Who the hell do you think I am? You want to live buried in the sand all your life? No way. I do the impossible and kick reason in the to the curb. Coco, Yamana, surely before surfing somewhere. Threat level, medium. Kato,
Yes.
I'm a drill into her. I'm a smash.
No comment.
Why?
No comment.
Because I almost died during reading this. Your turn.
Alrighty. You know what? I will take the smash too. Fuck it.
Alright. Next. Holy shit.
Here we go. Number, and of course my lucky number's there too. 113. 13. Chansey. Egg Pokemusu. Normal type. Which didn't they change it where she was now also considered a fairy?
Yeah.
Okay. But back in the day, she was normal.
While you read, I'm
The
gonna go
egg
get something to drink.
Alrighty. The Egg Masu Chansey is renowned across the world for its compassion to heal the wounded. They possess long pink hair and openly carry their famous eggs. These eggs absorb the latent healing energy from the Chansey and become a near perfect panacea, I guess, that hasn't been replicated by human magic yet. Chansey love assisting others and will live in locations that best the best facilities. There we go. The best locations that best for this facilities. This. Most often, this results in them working at hospitals in cities and towns where they're respected as wise and kind healers. Humans have a deep respect for Chansey and do their best to accommodate them as much as possible, since human magic is relatively limited when it comes to healing wounds that excuse me, sorry about that. That comes to healing wounds that expertise of Chansey's is required. Oh, wait, I fucking skipped somewhere. Holy fuck! What the hell did I do?
I don't know.
All right, let me start over from Since humans' magic is relatively limited when it comes to healing wounds, the exp-
Expertise.
expertise of Chansey's is required to alternate many serious injuries. While Chansey has limited physical strength, they are able to manipulate their magic into offensive ways if needed. However, they possess something even more powerful than that: luck. For whatever reason, heavy misfortune befalls those who attempt to harm a Chansey. Lightning strikes, meteors, or earthquakes have all struck those that have targeted chances with violence. The source of these events is currently unknown. It's called godly wrath, bitches. Don't fuck with the white mage. Trainer tips. A Chansey will only bond with one with great kindness in their heart and and genuine compassion for helping others. My favorite preparation method for an egg is sunny side up, cooked once each side for 30 seconds with some salt, pepper, and generous amount of paprika. The latter gives it a bit of a kick without overpowering its natural subdued flavor. Expert of Ordinarily Eggs Cookbook. Level low.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, so not only is she an expert on eggs, also cooking them, but she's one hell of a healer. Phoenix, I'm smashing. And smashing is what I like to do the best.
Oh, I'm a scrambler insides. I'm fucking with the white mage in a different way. I'm smashing. Alright, next. Shadow, it's your worst nightmare.
Believe it or not for this one.
Number 114, Tangela. Vine, Pokemusu, Grass. Let's hope I don't choke on this one. The Vine Masu Tangela is very recent discovery. The increase in research activity in the waters south of Pallet Outpost had led researchers to discover Merperger Island, home of Tangela. At least that's what we think the island is called. Tangela's speech is rather muffled from the vines around their body, which makes them difficult to understand. We have no idea what Tangela looks like underneath their vines, as the vines are far too numerous and regrow so quickly that we cannot cut them fast enough to get a look at them. Some Tangela have drawn descriptions of themselves without vines, but they are far too large and muscular to be accurate. And they often have long limbs that don't fit their profile either. Why they depict themselves this way is currently a mystery. While we can't understand Tangela's speech, they can make fairly advanced gestures with their vines. They aren't hostile, but they're also shy around outsiders. It's likely that where the first humans Tangela have ever seen. Tangela are capable of selectively detaching some of their vines, so when under attack, they'll often use their vines to wrap an aggressor up and then detach the limb to escape. Trainer tip: you figure out how to bond with Tangela, then let us know. We're still working on that. I cocked the Tangela. Huh. Threat level low. Okay, so I can already tell why the people think that they're not telling of their actual uh size because she is in a squatting position. She is in a squatting position, if you can tell. And she is not, from what I see, she is not a adolescent.
Correct.
I'm a smash.
I think I'm in the same boat.
So you're smashing? Oh shit.
Yep. No
Okay.
spoilers.
Now my mouse died and when I clicked on it went to the next one. All right. Ready?
Alrighty, let's do this.
All right, your
Dear
turn,
Lord.
Shadow. Mommy.
Dear Lord. Dear Lord. I feel like death is literally at my doorstep. Number 115. Kangaskhan. Parent Pokemusu normal type. Kangaskhan quarly known as the Parent Masu have a rather unfitting title, while Intel research, dubbed them this way because of the pouch they have on the front of their body that carries their children. It's been found that the Masu has this pouch regardless of their parental status, and often use them to carry things that aren't their offsprings as well. The Masu typically travel in wandering tribes that have strong communal bonds. Many of these tribes are self sufficient, containing powerful warriors with a wide variety of skills and talents that allow them to conquer most challenges they face. Most humans only see Kangaskhan when Mother Kangaskhan take their children to visit large cities to teach them about humans. This is predom-
Predominantly.
predominantly where they got their name, Parent Masu, which they personally don't understand, as not all of them are mothers, nor do they define themselves as such. Most all Kangaskhan are trained to be exper- ex- uh, excuse me, exceptional warriors and perform even better when they battle alongside those of their tribe, as their trainer as their training incorporates teamwork into many of their attacks and formations. Com- Commonly, these are referred to among themselves as multi-techs. Excuse me. Trainer tips. If you want to bond with a Kangaskhan, you'll have to impress their tribe, as they take their opinions very seriously. I bet I can take you in a fight. You're some snotty wizard nerd that denies your fist their purpose. Come on, put 'em up. Show me a good time, Jack. Samantha Stream, young daughter of Kami Ya Stream. Wait a minute.
What?
Kami Ya. Think about it. Kami Ya.
Tamiya?
Kamehameha.
Yep.
One of the two chiefs of the Platinum tribe. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
I I'm smashing, but this is literally this is the definition of death by snoo snoo.
Yep. I'm a smash too.
There's more places on her that will crush you than just her thighs.
It's
Her arms, her tail,
probably her pouch.
hell, fucking. I feel sorry for those that have a foot fetish because even that will be crushed. All right, Phoenix, next.
Alrighty. Let's go. Number 116, Horsey. Dragon Pokemusu, Water. The falsely named Dragon Pokemusu, Horsey, is referred to as such due to an old disagreement that researchers had regarding Horsey and the Dratini line of Masu. Due to the similar blue appearance and both Masu's proclivity to live in water, it was widely believed that the Masu were the same or at least related. Later discoveries have proven this false, but nobody could decide which Masu should be labeled as dragon, so they both hold that title. Horsey tend to live in seas all across the Kanto region. While they don't hate fresh water, they'll always opt for salt water since its flavor is better. See, the ocean is a soup. Humans that live in coastal cities have great admiration for Horsey grace and beauty, so much so that many performers and dancers will mimic their moves to create more elaborate routines. This tends to make them very popular and convinces many to protect them, which they appreciate as they often quite are often quite they're often quite delicate. Generally, Horsey prefer not to fight and will spit ink at aggressors to distract them and flee. Though their movements can also easily alter ocean currents to reflect their mood, which can be more dangerous than the Horsey themselves. Trainer tips. Horsey often enjoy the company of humans, though they can only live in water, so it requires excellent swimming skills to bond with the one. Never a dull moment with the Horsey girls. You ever hear them sing? Completely tone deaf, but they have the singer's spirit, Besides, the sailors are usually too drunk to know good from bad songs anyway. Captain Jack Cardinal. Threat level, medium. I'm a smash. Because multiple reasons. The beauty. The elegance. And the water play.
I agree. I say the same. Smash.
Alright, next. Holy mother of God! Sorry. I was not expecting that. All right. Number 117, Seadra. Dragon Pokemusu. Water type. A variation of Horsey are referred to as Seadra. The key difference between the two are Seadra's longer tail and their thicker wings. Said wings are actually very sharp as they are made of thousands of small needles that are tipped with a minor neurotoxin. As their name implies, Seadra only dwell in the sea. They can dwell for short periods in fresh water as well, but the lack of minerals in fresh water will eventually lead to a Seadra to become sick. Why Horsey and Seadra differ so strongly on this is currently unknown. Sailors appreciate the Seadra that live near their harbors, as the Masu can calm the tides for ships to make crossings easier. While Horsey can accomplish this as well, Seadra's stiffer wings let them do so more with more stability, though artists often prefer to depict Horsey accomplishing this on account of their more graceful movements while controlling the tides. It's quite easy for uncareful swimmers to accidentally be stuck with Seadra's needles if they swim too close to them. Those who wish to attack them have worse odds. While the neurotoxin isn't enough to kill most individuals, it will paralyze attackers and let the sea do the rest of the work. Trainer tips. Many assume Seadra's sharp features imply a sharp personality as well, but this isn't accurate, as most Seadra are easygoing and very approachable. Seadra needles can be a lot more than hurt in the right hands. The small needles can be used for great local anesthetic that long ones can be proceed to make a sleep aid, and the back ones, well, doctors can't use those. Dr. C. Hopper. Threat level, medium. I'm going to be cautious, but I'm still going to smash for the same reasons as Horsey, but I want to motorboat those teddies.
So you're smashing or no?
Yeah, I said I'm smashing.
Okay, I'm just confirming. So, all right then. I think I'm in the same boat, in all honesty.
Alright, both smashing. Your turn.
Alrighty. Dear Lord Almighty. All right. Number 118, Goldie. Goldfish Pokemusu, water type. Damn, that dress. The goldfish Masu, Goldine, are known for their luxurious, colorful tails, matching fins, and most importantly to them, the horns located on their foreheads. While many people regard the Masu as beautiful, Goldine on only measure beauty by the constant no condition of, oh my god, excuse me, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Condition and shape of their horns, ignoring other features completely. Wow, okay. Typically, Goldeen live within cultivated ponds that are maintained by loyal followers of theirs. There they have anything and everything they could request. Goldeen have never been seen in a wild setting, and it's theorized that it's because they have little proficiency in self-defense and other skills needed for survival. So basically, need to be protected.
Right.
Human, noble, and accomplished artists adore the Masu's grace and beauty, though this feeling is rarely mutual. As Goldeen looks down on most people they encounter and will ignore them at best, belittle them on average, and impale with their horns at worst. So basically, don't. Wow, you know what? It's best they don't say. While pushy and aggressive, Goldeen don't know how to fight and can be easily overpowered by most humans. They also cannot live on land and will flop about uselessly if displaced from water. They depend heavily on their human caretakers to accomplish anything that isn't looking pretty. Trainer tips: due to Goldeen's often flick nature, we have no clue what could help with bonding with them, and consequently, there are few records indicating of this ever happening as well. Oh, my Arceus, get your spindly land appendages away from our pond, smoothhead. Brittany, Ver- Veronica, Taylor, there's a whole bunch of fucking names, so fuck this shit. Threat level low. Ah, dear lord. Though beautiful and interesting,
Mm-hmm.
they don't really show compassion back, which is kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's a give, like it fucking it's a turn off, in all honesty. Like you, and then bonding with one, basically, even if you were the perfect man, like freaking you take care of them, you look good, you act good, and all that, they pay you no fucking mind. Ah, I would smash, but I feel like I might have to pass because I feel it's a major turn off. I don't know. What do you think, Phoenix?
Um, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I'm a smash. Multiple reasons. She can help me a little bit learning how to swim better. Teach
It
me some.
does, how are they gonna do that if they pay you no fucking mind though? It doesn't say that they'll do any of that shit. They focus on only one thing in their life, and that's how luxurious their horn is and shit.
Oh, trust me, I'll find a fucking way. But yeah, I'm a smash,
Go ahead.
and I'm basically gonna smooth talker, basically.
All right. Well, I'm I will definitely pass. Like I said, a relationship is more than fucking one sided, and this seems one sided. So I can't. If I'm like I put in effort, there should be effort put in too, or else it's just a dead relationship in the water.
The death fish in the water.
No
Next.
killing intended. Oh, hello.
Holy shit.
All right. Sea King or Sea Queen, this should be 119. Goldfish Pokemusu. Just as Goldeen are called the Goldfish Masu, so too do we refer to Sea King. We refer to the former as such because of how they are valued in human society, and the latter we refer to become of their compassionate hearts. Okay, so this may actually be better than the first evolution. Seeking and beloved by many humans. I mean, yeah, beloved by humans and primarily live in ponds in human society, though they typically travel to more scenic waters such as the Silver Mountaintops to find inspiration for their elaborate dances. While Goldeen are often considered to live in a single location, Sea Kings prefer a greater degree of freedom in where they perform their dances. The Masu are renowned for their beautiful dancing and often use it as a replacement for other forms of communication. As such, they seldomly speak unless they have a great need to. While often seen as graceful and dainty. Is that it? Dainty?
Where?
Uh, down near trainer tips. Single word, but spread it out. While often seen as graceful and dainty,
And
I think it's the last.
yeah, dainty.
Okay, com- command a command a great power over the waters they dwell with many even capable of swimming through waterfalls with ease. They have little trouble escaping aggressors while they swim in their waters. Trainer tips. Seeking have a great admiration for humans who swim well, stating that it's remarkable to see one curve such beauty from the waters with appendages suited for the land. They, tic- they typically dance for such humans they wish to bond with. Words are the tombs of ideas, because if they're resorted to words, then they've abandoned actions. Sweet Breezy, a Sea King, threat level low. This one seems much more compatible and much more open to a better relationship than its former form. So this one is definitely on my smash list. So Phoenix, I wish you the best of luck with Goldeen, but I think Sea King's a better bet. So what's your call?
So so I'm gonna say smash because I'll smash the first one, and once it evolves, it'll it'll become a full on relationship.
Once it evolves, then it'll fucking be in a relationship. Other than that, it will ignore your ass.
like like most people in my life. That's dark.
Dark.
All right, next. Well, Mama said I was a star. All right, number 120, Staryu, star-shaped Pokemusu. The star-shaped Masu Staryu is named as such because that's all researchers could glean from them at the time of their discovery. That is because Staryu initially appear as star-shaped Seamasu with red center, but they're actually just the red pores. Oh wow. That that is interesting. with the rest of them being a sort of shell that protects them. Staryu dwell in the deep parts of the ocean, far from human and Musu societies. The mysterious nature of their living conditions inspire many rumors about the nature of their existence, when in reality they mostly eat kelp and live in solitude. Humans have little understanding of Staryu. Many are surprised that Staryu can extend themselves from their core to converse with others, and even more think they communicate with grunting sounds like "Hey, when in actuality the sound of their speech was drowned out by the sea. There's a rumor that Staryu are incredibly quick and have mastery over water, psychic magic, and even electricity in some cases. However, this is a prefer to avoid trouble as much as possible. If necessary, they can detach their limbs to get away from threats and regenerate them back easily. Trainer tips. Staryu often appear aloof or disinterested when speaking, as they have difficulty expressing emotion. As such, some have started the habit of verbalizing their emotional state before speaking. Curious question. Do people really think that we can summon tidal wave? I'm not angry at the suggestion, just confused. Whatever that is, a Staryu. Threat level, low. Shadow, I'm going to smash because she's a star in my eyes.
You know what? Even I am willing to give it a try, so I would say also Smash.
Right. Next. Holy Queen. Okay. And we're almost done with this episode, too.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, we still got a few to go.
Yep. Number 121, Starmie. Mysterious Pokemusu Water Psychic. The mysterious Musu, Starmie, is the result of a Staryu coming into contact with a water stone. Normally, elemental stones bestow great power to Musu that come into contact with them, but Starmie doesn't seem to gain much in this regard. That sounds like a fucking insult. The coloration become a deeper purple, and there grow extra appendages which aid them in swimming, but otherwise little changes from Staryu to Starmie. Their habitats and activity also remain largely similar. On nights with clear skies, one can see Starmie glimmer brightly even when they're miles deep in the ocean, which makes for a very romantic sight for humans that pass by. Why they produce these lights is unclear, though they always seem to project them towards the ocean sky, leading some to think that they're somehow communicating with the stars themselves. Though Starmie claim to not know anybody in the stars to communicate with, Starmie rarely encounters aggressive in circumstances, even compared to Staryu. Some theorize that this is because they possess an inept psychic ability to sense danger and avoid conflict, though when asked, Starmie will deny this. Trainer tip. Starmie have similar trouble communicating with others as Staryu do. Thus, they tend to prefer bonding with partners that are willing to look past the in essence eccentric behaviors. Reassurance. Worry not, researcher. We Starmie cannot read minds. A Starmie who started this unprompted to a researcher after they wondered if Starmie can read minds. Threat level low. I'm gonna be in the same boat as Starmie and Smash, but damn. Oh my god. Yeah, Smash.
All right, I guess I'm in the same boat. Fuck it. It's weird, but
2-0.
I will try.
It's weird, but Shadow.
Did you hear me?
You said it's weird, but
I you don't listen. I said I smashed. It will be weird.
oh. All right, next.
All right, and it would be me to read this one. Alrighty, so number 122, Miss Mime. Yes, I know it's Mister, but come on.
Or in the anime, Ash's father.
It's not. There are theories
Look
that it
me
is,
in
but it's not.
look me in the
Yeah,
fucking
but
eyes and tell me Ash's mom isn't fucking Mr. Mime.
dude, I think we all think that, but but there is a fact out there that Mr. Mime is not his dad. That was our theory, which was funny as hell. Supposedly, we might be able to see him. I don't know. All right. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Number 122, Mr. Mime, aka Mrs. Mime, Barrier Pokemusu. And if I'm correct, it's supposed to be a psychic. Is that supposed to be the fairy symbol?
I don't
Well, it's
know.
supposed
Let
to be
me
a
check.
psychic normal, but obviously it changes.
Psychic fairy.
Okay. So in all honesty, I feel like if you try to hook up with that, there's going to be a lot of clowning around involved. So you better
Hey,
mind your own business.
hey, nice tits. Mind if I?
The Barrier Masu, Miss Mime, I'm going to just call it Miss Mime, is named as such because of their ability to create invisible constructs with their hands. These constructs are made by removing motion motion from the air in the Masu's hands. With the Masu expertise, they can create constructs of vi- vi- uh, various consistencies and densities, but all of them are differently manipulated air. Miss Mime lived to perform for others and will gather in places where they can find audiences for their mining abilities. The Masu has an intense need for audience feedback and will pester those that try to ignore them with pranks to get a rise out of them. Many stories have been passed down in the culture canon of the Kanto region regarding Miss Mime's propensity to eat children. Wait, what?
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 Uh,
These are rumors, thankfully.
e-
They said rumors.
oh, each.
These are
Blah, blah, blah.
grossly exaggerated tales of them bothering people for attention, mixed with people's discomfort for their overly cheerful disposition. Moving on. These myths persist because Miss Mime refuses to speak and clarify them. While Miss Mime's abilities have many applications in the combat environment, the Masu refuses to fight in any circumstances. As far as they're concerned, their abilities are only to be used for entertaining others and nothing else. I'm doing Ash's mom. Trainer tips. Despite Miss Mime's name containing Mr., they are all female. The name is traced back to times when everyone was afraid of the Masu and thus didn't check if they were male or female. I can't stand those stupid pink things. They just stare at you waving their hands and not talking. They can talk. They just don't. Not a lick of respect in a lot of them. Tiffany Curry, whatever the fuck that is. Threat level low. Phoenix, though she creeps me the fuck out a little bit, she's
Mhm.
also very attractive and fucking. And I'm willing to see how well she could perform. So I'm smashing.
Okay, so remember when she said she wanted uh what was it? Attention for what she's done and see what people think. I'll give her a up close and personal of what I think up in the sheets. I'll honk them titties as well. I'm gonna smash. Oh god, what is wrong with us, Shadow?
I have no idea.
Alright, next. Holy shit. Scyther! I'm in danger. Number 123. Scyther. Mantis Pokemusu. Bug Fly. The seldom seen Mantis Masu Scyther are known for their incredibly sharp scythe-like front appendages, green scales that cover their body, and the pair of wings that extend from their backs. Scyther's scythe appendages are harder than steel, and when moving at top speed, the Masu is capable of slicing trees in two with single stroke. Though the Masu usually prefer not to damage the trees near their home, most Scyther live in remote villages and forests and savannas with other Scyther. They hold deep reverence for nature and will protect their homes from those that would disturb the lands they cherish. Their tribes typically keep to themselves and refuse to see outsiders that cannot prove themselves to them. How humans can prove themselves depends on the tribe's standards. Some tribes test a human's strength while they're test their knowledge. Others will test their knowledge and compassion for nature. While Scyther have wings, they cannot fly as most winged Masu can. Instead, they use their wings to lunge towards foes with great speed in a most to make foes of Scyther don't live long enough to see the consequences of their actions. Trainer tips. Scyther villages do have men in them, most being men who have proven themselves to the tribe in their sons. We have little information on the specifics of Scyther bonding beyond this. For the last time, there is no evidence that Scyther eat their mates' heads after bonding. Where do people even hear about these things? Professor Belfrog, a Masu researcher, threat level high. Well, I'm about to go into nature and fuck her. I'm a smash. I'm gonna go through all the hoops. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I'm smashing.
Fuck it. I'm in the same boat.
Alright, next up. Shadow, buddy, you jinxed yourself.
In this case, I don't mind.
I know, right?
All right, number 124, Jinx. Ice Psychic. Human-shaped Pokemusu. The human-shaped Masu Jinx is known for their shadowy bodies, golden hair, and their unraveling singing. Unrivaling singing. Jinx cannot altercate words of any known language, but they can produce sounds in their bodies which form songs. These song functions as their way of communicating and plant thoughts in the heads of those who hear them. The process is rather uncomfortable for those not expecting it and is interrupted will leave the listener will leave the listener unable to understand the message. Jinx bodies are made of shadow and thus they can only live in dark areas. Most commonly, they gather in Arctic lands where the nights are longer. In winter, they also hibernate, hibernate during the summer months when the days lengthen. The appearance of Jinx is actually an attempt to mimic the late Queen De- Desire Desiree Lemoon, some female of the Seville archipelago. It's believed that Jinx saw her sailing by one day and admired her so much that they attempted to emulate her. However, this attempt can come across as uncanny to many humans, and thus their affection of often misunderstood. Because Jinx are made of shadow, they can disappear at will and thus can't be attacked. It's unknown if there are any means of harming Jinx or even if they can die. It sounds like they were in fucking hell. While Jinx appears threatening to many, they profoundly adore humanity. Communication is the only major barrier to bonding with them. There's no love purer than a Jinx love for humanity. With their power, they can be anything, and yet they choose to be like us. Maybe they see something in us that we're missing. Margot Parch Parchid, a magician. Threat level low. Um, damn. Phoenix?
Yes?
I I'm going to smash. I have questions, many questions, but right now the only logic thing that I can say in my brain is smash.
Same here. I'm gonna smash as well.
And in the words of the one and only Mr. Popo, shut up, bitch, you're not gonna like it.
Shut up, bitch. You know you'll like it. Jinx, jinx. Next, holy mother of God. Okay. 125. Electabuzz. Electric Pokemusu. Electric type. The Electric Masu Electabuzz can be easily identified by their yellow skin and the forking horns atop their heads. Said horns are used by them to catch electricity from the skies and also communicate with other electric Masu nearby. Electabuzz feed on electricity and will live anywhere they can find a supply of it. This includes mountains that bring Electabuzz closer to the storm clouds and Pikachu Towers. Damn, Pikachu Towers is very popular.
Basically.
That synthesize their own electricity. They get rather aggressive when they're looking for electricity to eat and will fight any that stand in their way of it, whether they're other Electabuzz or anyone else. Humans that dwell in cities often view Electabuzz as nuisance. I don't. That's one nuisance I'd rather see. On account of them constantly stealing power from their Pikachu Towers. Though Electabuzz don't have any ill will towards humans and are rather cordial when encountered in a casual setting. In addition to their mastery over electricity, Electabuzz possess an inept strength as well, though the strength in proportional to how much electricity they recently eaten. Often they rely on this strength for defense and will have minimal battle strategy or technique. Trainer tip: as odd as it sounds, Electabuzz enjoy being electrocuted, with many stating it drives their motors. God damn, she's a masochist. As such, it makes a solid starting move for bonding attempts. I'm going to wind my arms up like this, and when I spin them out and hit you, you're going to be sorry. Casey, an Electabuzz, telling another Electabuzz how she plans to strike her. The attack doesn't connect. Threat level medium. I'm a smash. I know she's probably she's probably a masochist, but damn. Like, damn. Look at that. She's thick. Yeah, smash.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll say the same.
That's 2 smashes. Alright. Your turn.
All right, and I think we have reached the end. So this is literally the last one for tonight.
Yeah, and it's under almost under 2 hours. It's a record.
All right. I think we're getting better.
Yeah.
All right, number 126, Magmar, Spitfire Pokemusu. Dear Lord and Almighty, please. Fire type. The Spitfire Magmar are known for their red scales, clawed appendages and the flames that hang off their bodies. The flames aren't natural to them, but actually a common occurrence from the hot environment they live in. Magmar subsists on latent heat in the environments and requires a lot of it to survive. Because of this, they tend to live near or even inside of volcanoes. Anywhere else is too cold for them to be subtainable. While most life cannot stand the high temperatures, they find it quite comfortable and will regularly lounge in the molten rocks. The fairly settlements of magmars make human contact difficult. They aren't aggressive to visitors, they find, though humans are often surprised that magmar tends not to wear clothes. Instant answer, smash.
Yep.
This is because clothes easily disintegrates in the extreme heat. If modesty is required of a magmar, they'll choose to wear garb made from obsidian chain links, as it's the only thing strong enough to not melt in the heat, while being flexible enough to wear. Most life can't get near magmar in their habitat, but those that can have little defense against magmar's ability to redirect their body heat into flaming projectiles. Trainer tips. While many have concerns of magmar's body temperature, it's actually much lower than lava, though it can still be appraised with extended physical contact. As you probably guessed, my wife is a magmar. Billy Lane, self-proclaimed Meghead, title for humans that are great fans of Magmar. Threat level medium. So, I'm telling you this right now, definitely smash.
Uh-huh.
Loving freaking the design of this shit.
Yep.
And even though I will have to obviously visit an area that we normally can't go as human beings, I will attempt it. And on top of that, I'll make sure I have a lot of burn heals.
I'm
Yes.
smashing as well, because that would be one hot, thick ass that I'd like to smash. So yes, smashing.
All right. So with that, that concludes the end of this episode. We thank you all for sitting down and going through all this with us. And next video will be the last, for we will be literally finishing up the first season, I think, of Pokemon
The first
Generation.
generation of Pokemusu.
Yep. And yes, it involves all 151, which means we're not ending on Mewtwo. We're ending on Mew.
Yep. So if you're saying like this video, please like, favorite, subscribe, hit the button to be notified on all my videos. I'm Phoenix Vegeta.
And I'm Shadoku.
We'll catch you Saiyans in the next video. Peace.